Hello YouTube, Millennium X17 here. So, an update on my gaming computer. I know I haven't had an update on it in quite a long time. I think this time last year I dropped the video on my plans for it. So, there's been movements on that plan. So that video I'm talking about will be in the link to this description, as well as this video will probably be a response to that video as well. There's been movement, like I said, on my gaming computer. We're taking steps towards it. I'm thinking this February, March is when it's going to finally happen. Something that I've been very much looking forward to for a very long time. It'll definitely help out when I try to render these videos. They're starting to stack up. My Dead Island playthrough takes a while, so at least having a supercomputer of this capacity will help in the render times on its own merit, not to mention how many more computer games I'll be able to play with it. So, a part for my gaming computer went to the discontinued portion, and as soon as the stock for it went through, then it would be gone. I believe, total speculation on my part, but I believe that means that they're coming out with a new line in that series, which would be more expensive. So, as if $300 isn't enough for a part for a computer. So, anyway, UPS just dropped it off. Right here, this big, huge box. Right here, we have ourselves part of the overkill that I said my computer was. The plan I got for it. Warranty, just in case. I'm not even going to be able to use this until at least February, so let me whip it out here. And there you go. The Ultra X4 1600 watt modular power supply. That is it. This is a big, heavy thing. For a modular power supply to be this many wattage is kind of unprecedented. This is the only one on the market that I found actually 1600 watts. You actually have to plug it into a special breaker, or a special plug to get this full 1600. If you plug it into a standard 15 amp house outlet, you only get 1200 watts, which still, for what I'm doing, is more than I'll ever need. The theory behind this, like I said, is I'll never need another power supply. It's just, cover myself ahead of time so I'm not upgrading when I then desperately need more power. So we're going to take this out of the box, look over what we got inside, and see what's in there. Okay, as usual, instruction manual. It's what is this, a registration card? Yeah, registration card. Installation steps, usual stuff you come with. So, first thing I see here in the box, we have screws to attach it, screws to attach it on the internal, external. It comes with its own set of zip ties. Very nicely done. And then it also comes with a rubber seal to seal it up against the case so it doesn't vibrate against the case. Again, very nice. I have to say this packaging is quite impressive. Alright, okay, so this is the power supply. These are your cables. Ugh! Big box of cables right there. So, the power supply itself is larger than a normal power supply. Let me get this out of here for a second so you can actually see the power supply itself. Alright, here is the beast itself, Ultra X4, modular, like I said. Now, the key with this power supply, though, is, like I said, it's larger than normal. I'm not sure off the top of my head what the average length for a power supply is. This one's an extended length. It is 240 millimeters to the end. I think average power supplies come up to about here, give or take. I don't know the exact measurement off the top of my head. This is an extended power supply, so larger than normal. Most cases will not be able to accept this power supply because of how big it is. It is big. It is very heavy. The shipping weight on this was like 18 pounds, I think. Close. But right here, as you can see, ATI Crossfire X certified. That's important because we are crossfiring it. So that's the power supply itself. Very impressive, very big, very heavy. I like this power supply. It's going to be a nice piece for the computer. Now, modular cables. They come in their own little carrying case, too. I actually looked up ahead of time. This thing actually has its own little carrying pouch for the cables, which is very nice. It comes equipped so you can do easy cable management ahead of time. All the cables you don't need can have a safe place to be stored so that you know right where to look for them, you know, as long as you remember where you put the bag here. But awesome. One side we've got the power cables and the main connector, and the rest we have our other connectors for the computer. So first off, this goes to the motherboard. As you can see, can't miss that. To motherboard, to power supply. Easy stuff. It's got this braided nylon on it, and also look at this. It comes with zip ties, but it also has these Ultra branded Velcro things on it as well. Awesome. Very nice, very clean. Now, the power unit itself. Okay, this one right here, it's got a push breaker on it itself. This one right here is for the standard 12 amp circuit, standard house plug-in. The other one is the one you have to use if you want the full 1600 watts. As you can see, it is its own unique plug-in. That's the plug-in you need to have. 20 amp breaker that this needs to plug in order to get the full 1600 watts. As you can see, this cable is thick. This thing is heavy duty. 1600 watt, 20 amp, very impressive stuff there. Now, and then pretty much the rest of these cables are self-explanatory, you know, different other connectors, same Velcro for easy cable management, same nylon strapping. You've got pretty much every cable you need to power everything that could go into a computer right here that comes with the power supply. Very nice, very impressive. Like I said, the X4 from Ultra is now discontinued. If you want one, buy it now, because once stock runs through, there will not be any more. I'm thinking, total theoretical guess on my part, Ultra might be coming out with the X5s. Theoretical guess on my part, it would make sense since they're discontinuing the X4s, which is their most successful line. It's a very efficient power supply. It's an 80%, I believe, off the top of my head. Should say somewhere right here, yeah. 80% efficient. So yeah, a very good power supply. $300, so it is on the expensive side, but then again, it is the biggest power supply you could put into a computer, though you need the case in order to do it. So this is the power supply that I said I was going to use. Here it is. It will sit in the corner of my room under my desk, right next to the massive case that will house my supercomputer, and until I say February, that's all we're going to get until maybe some other movement on some of my other parts to my computer. The parts keep getting cheaper. RAM is down to almost nothing. When they first came out, those 4 gig sticks were like $200 each. They're now a 4-pack for $110. So, the longer I wait, the cheaper it's going to be. So, anyway, that's the Ultra X4. My gaming computer is going to happen. I know it's been a very long wait. It's a very expensive build. I want to do it right. So, that is my computer. That is the power supply. I am Millennium X7. You have yourselves a good day.